Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
गुड आफ्टरनून, कैसे हो?
ठीक हो?
घर पे सब ठीक है?
हाँ दीदी, बाद में बात करूंगी मैं, अभी बच्चों का क्लास
अभी
है।
क्लास कर लो।
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone, once again. Yes, beta. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Can you hear me nicely? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So only few of you have joined the class. So let's wait for one more minute. है ना? बच्चे अभी ज्वाइन नहीं किए हैं, ज़्यादातर ज्वाइन किए।
मैम
यस बेटा बोलो।
मैम मेरा पता नहीं व्हाट्सएप पता नहीं कैसे ग्रुप से लेफ्ट
Yes.
हो गया। मैम मेरे को ले लो प्लीज वापस।
Which one?
Good evening, ma'am.
क्या बोल रहे थे? गुड आफ्टरनून बेटे। क्या बोल रहे थे रुद्र? व्हाट हैपेंड टू यू?
मैम मेरा आरकेपीएस जो स्कूल का ग्रुप था उसमें से लेफ्ट हो गया मेरा, पता नहीं कैसे।
कौन सी वाले? जैसे क्लास ग्रुप?
हाँ आरकेपीएस का जो ग्रुप
क्लास ग्रुप से। तो अभी कैसे ज्वाइन कर पाए बेटे?
मैम वो तो मेरे पे सेव था पहले से।
ओहो,
आप मैम ग्रुप एडमिन हो तो मैम उसका मैम आप नंबर लेके मैम वो कर दो ना, ज्वाइन कर दो उसको वापस।
किसका किसका? मैं बेटा, मैं हूँ ना आप लोग के क्लास ग्रुप में। रुद्र का? ओके ओके। सो आई विल टेल द क्लास टीचर टू ज्वाइन, टू मतलब आपको इनविटेशन भेजेंगे तभी आप ज्वाइन कर पाओगे बेटा अभी, इफ यू आर लेफ्ट। So I will tell your class teacher Renu ma'am to invite you. Okay? ठीक है रुद्र?
ओके मैम।
Okay? ठीक। So shall we begin the class? सारे बच्चे रेडी हैं? Yes?
यस मैम।
Okay. Before I start the class, let me see you all. Put on your video. बच्चों को देखने में अच्छा लगता है।
गुड आफ्टरनून मैम।
गुड आफ्टरनून बेटे। सारे बच्चे बहुत चेंजिंग हो गए हैं ना सचिन?
Yes, ma'am.
Quite different, है ना? So we'll begin the class. I will tell you the introduction, then I will share you the PDF. Okay? So now you have to put on your video. Let me see you and you will see me. है ना? Yes. So today we'll start that new chapter. Okay? That is chapter. You know what is that? Chapter name is, this is Jolly's Pond. Yes. Chapter 6 from Honeydew. Isn't it? I have sent you now? Yes.
यस मैम।
If you have not gone through, if you have not read it, then also you have to listen carefully and so you will visualize or you will know that what is inside the chapter. What is about that chapter. So here you will see, in this chapter, we will see that Jyoti's father had been bitten by a rattlesnake. Rattlesnake means, you know, जहरीली सांप, है ना? That snake, when it bites, it is very much poisonous, है ना? बहुत सारा poison है उसमें. It is very much poisonous. तो ये जो है, so that he had been bitten by a rattlesnake. तो उस rattlesnake bite करने के बाद, you don't know what to do, ना? Isn't it? So they found out that Jyoti's father को क्या चीज रिलीफ कर सकता है? Only dog that liver and heart of the phone, है ना. So they went, this Jody was a small kid. He was very much mm, you can say very much passionate, very much kind and caring person. So he was thinking that how to remove that poison from that father. ठीक है. तो अपने फादर में जो पॉइजन हुआ है, जो स्नेक रैटल स्नेक जो उनको काटे हैं, तो उस पॉइजन को किस तरह वो बाहर निकालेंगे. सो समबडी टोल्ड हिम दैट जो हिरन का, डियर का छोटा बेबी होता है ना, बेबी या तो हिरन का वो क्या बोलते हैं, लिवर एंड हार्ट को जब रिमूव करेंगे तो दैट दे विल अप्लाई और दैट विल drew out the poison. So they went to the forest. They found that, but when they found a small baby along with the mother, this Jody was very much kind of that small fawn, है ना. उसको बहुत ज्यादा क्या बोल रहे थे कि वो उनको दया आता था, काइंड, मतलब उसकी मम्मी को किल कर देंगे तो हाउ दैट स्मॉल विल बी अलोन, है ना. उसको बहुत चिंता हो रही थी. तो उसकी मम्मी को, यदि आप लोग को भी मम्मी से दूर कर देंगे तो कैसा लगता है, हाउ डू यू फील. बुरा लगता है ना, बुरा लगता है. बिकॉज वी आर वेरी मच अटैच टू आवर मदर, है ना, विद आवर पेरेंट्स. तो ये बिना मम्मी के साथ, बिना मम्मी से वो अकेला कैसा रह सकता है. That only Jodi could feel. Without that mother, how that small kid will be alone in the forest. So now we are going to study this. So they went in search of that fawn, deer, and they killed and they applied the heart and the liver of that. So you will read further and you will understand it. Okay. Very easy chapter. You will enjoy reading. See, chapter 6. This is Jody's fawn. You want to read it? In this story, Jody's father had been bitten by a rattlesnake. He quickly kills a dove and uses its heart and liver to draw out the poison. So he used to, they used that heart and the liver of the dove to draw out the poison from the Jody's father. Jody wonders what will happen to the little fawn left without a mother. So as I told you, without a mother, we don't feel good. We feel lonely because we are more than attached to mother more than a father, isn't it? So मम्मी से ज्यादा प्यार करते हैं ना, कोई कोई पापा से भी करते हैं, that I know, but we are very much attached to the mother. And whatever the problem comes, we are telling first to the mother, है ना, मम्मी को पहले बताते हैं ना. yes or no? या पापा को पहले बताते हो?
मैं पापा
सबसे
को
पहले फर्स्ट थिंग वी टेल आवर मदर, आप पापा को बताते हैं. हाँ, तो दोस्त मतलब क्या है ना, टू whom we are much familiar, है ना, with whom we are more comfortable, है ना, यही होता है ना, जिसके साथ हम कंफर्टेबल होते हैं. लेकिन यहाँ पर तो बताया गया है कि यू विल सी दैट Jody that phone was only had mother, not father. They have not written here about her, है ना, उसके पापा के बारे में यहाँ नहीं बताए हैं इन लोग. Only they have told about mother, है ना. So Jody allowed his thoughts to drift back to the phone. He could not keep it out of his mind. He had held it in his dreams, in his arms. He slept from the table and went to his father's beside. Penny lay at rest. His eyes were opened and clear, but the pupils were still dark and dilated. Open and clear. Sorry. Jody said, "How are you feeling, Pa?" Pa means father. So when he was bitten by a rattlesnake, and this Jody was sleeping near to his father, and just when he opened his eyes, he asked his father that, "How are you feeling now?" "Just fine, son. Old death has gone thriving elsewhere, but wasn't it a close shave?" तो ये बोलते हैं, "I agree." Penny said, "I am proud of you, boy. The way you kept your head and did what was needed." So Penny is his father, okay? And here this Jodi says that, "How are you feeling, father?" So every now and then he used to get up and he used to look after his father. कैसा हो जाते हैं जब कोई बीमार हो जाते हैं ना बेटे, तो क्या करते हैं, हम उनके पास सोते हैं और बार बार उठ कर क्या करते हैं, चेकआउट करते हैं कि वेदर ही हैज गॉट फीवर और नॉट। बार बार देखते हैं, है ना। मम्मी भी,
Yes,
आप लोग
ma'am.
जब बीमार हो जाते हैं, पापा, कोई भी लोग बीमार हो जाते हैं तो क्या करते हैं, उसको बार बार लगना पड़ता है, देखना पड़ता है ना, कि उसको पानी नहीं चाहिए, कि कहीं बुखार तो ज्यादा नहीं चढ़ गया, है ना। तो इस तरह के वी जस्ट गो ऑन चेकिंग आउट। तो यहाँ पे ये जो जोडी जो है वो भी अपने पापा को देखभाल कर रहा था। व्हेन ओके, यस, कैन यू हियर मी बच्चे?
Yes,
बेटा,
ma'am. Yes.
सुनाई दे रहा है ना? कभी कभी नेटवर्क अप डाउन हो जा रहा है आज। ओके, सो नाउ आई विल आस्क यू टू रीड। I have read half book. Then I am explaining you now, na? Wait. Okay, Sachin, you be ready today to read.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Roshan is here. Good afternoon, beta. Okay, from here you have to read. Pa, yes, son. हाँ पढ़ो। Okay? You hear? Yes, children? Hear me?
मैम कट कट के आ रही है।
मैम आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा है।
अभी आया?
यस मैम। यस मैम।
ओके, ये जो लीड है ना थोड़ा सा साइड हो गया था। नाउ यू कैन हियर मी ना?
यस मैम।
So now you will read. Sachin, you will be ready to read. I am giving the PDF. I am sharing with you all. Okay. First part I have finished just. Left side you can see the vocabulary. Yes, Sachin. Yes, children. Hello.
यस
बच्चे
मैम।
सुन सकते हैं? हाँ पढ़ो बेटा। अंकित, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. ओके, चलो अंकित पढ़ो। सचिन बहुत देर लगा रहा है पढ़ने में। नाउ अंकित विल रीड ना। अंकित, यस,
Okay, ma'am.
अंकित पढ़ोगे ना? वेरी गुड। रुको मैं शेयर कर रही हूँ आपको PDF। रुको बेटा 1 मिनट रुको। यस कम ऑन पढ़ो। पा ये
I
सन,
can never.
यहाँ से ऊपर भी है बेटे। पा ये सन।
हाँ, अच्छा, okay. Pa,
हम्म
yes, son. Pa, do you recollect the dough and the fawn? I
हम्म
can never forget them. The poor dough saved me, that's certain. Pa, the fawn may be out there yet. It might be hungry and very scared, I suppose so. Pa, I am big boy now and don't need to drink milk. Why don't I go and see if I can find the fawn and bring it here and raise it? Penny lay quiet, staring at the ceiling. Boy, you have got me hemmed in. It won't take much to raise it,
एट
Pa. It will soon start eating leaves and acorns. Acorns. You are smarter than boys of your age. You- We took its mother and it was to
टू
blame.
ब्लेम
Sir, surely it
श्योरली
seems ungra- ungratefully
अनग्रेटफुल
ungrateful
टू लीव
to leave it to starve. Son, I can't say no to you. I
टू
never
यू।
thought I had lived to see another day.
Okay, wait, huh? Yes. So, Pa, yes, son. Pa, do you recollect the dough and the phone? So, I can never forget them. The poor dough saved me, that's certain. So, here Jyoti's father says that वो छोटा जो डियर का जो छोटा डियर का मम्मी जो थे उनका लीवर एंड हार्ट को रिमूव करने से दे कुड ड्रॉ आउट द पॉइजन थ्रू दैट, है ना। सो नाउ आई एम ओके, सो आई कैन नॉट फॉरगेट दैट पास्ट मोमेंट and what had happened to me, and now I have recovered from that because of the Fran's mother, है ना। आई कैन नेवर फॉरगेट देम, मैं कभी उनको भूल नहीं सकता। द पुअर डो सेव्ड मी, दैट सर्टन मीन्स ये जो हिरन है ये हम मुझे बचाए हैं, तो आई कैनॉट फॉरगेट देम इजीली। Pa, the phone may be out there yet. It might be hungry, I suppose so. So here he says that उनकी मम्मी जो है उनको तो हम मार दिए है ना, she is dead. So what about that small kid? What about that small phone? डो को क्या हो गया, मार दिए हैं। सो दैट डो का वो जो फीमेल डो ना, तो उनकी जो छोटा बेबी है वो तो अकेला रहेगी अभी। सो आई विल गो एंड इन सर्च ऑफ हर एंड आई विल ब्रिंग टू आवर हाउस एंड वी विल लुक आफ्टर हिम हर। सो पा आई एम बिग बॉय नाउ एंड डोंट नीड टू ड्रिंक मिल्क। ये बोलते कि अभी मैं तो बड़ा हो चुका हूँ, इसीलिए मैं अभी मुझे मिल्क की जरूरत नहीं है। वी विल ब्रिंग दैट डाउ स्मॉल फ्रोन एंड वी विल गिव दैट मिल्क टू हर। व्हाई डोंट आई गो एंड सी इफ आई कैन फाइंड द फोन एंड ब्रिंग इट हियर एंड रेस इट। मतलब वो बोलते हैं कि आई विल गो देयर एंड फाइंड आउट एंड व्हेन आई गेट इट आई विल ब्रिंग टू दैट to our house and we will uh, keep her as a pet to our house, in our house. So Penny laid quite straight at the ceiling. He is sleeping. His father is just lying down on the bed and just telling him to go and see that. Boy, you have got me hemmed in. It won't take much to raise it, Pa. It will soon start eating leaves and corns. Corns मीन्स ये छोटा है, लेकिन when we bring it, जब हम उनको लेके आएंगे तो वो तुरंत लीव्स में पत्ते उते खाने लग जाएगी। एंड कॉर्न, कॉर्न मीन्स क्या होता है, भुट्टा ना, वो छोटा छोटा क्या बोलते हैं, ग्रीन्स, जैसे कि मकई का होता है ना, वो छोटा छोटा को खाने स्टार्ट कर देगा। सो इट इज इजी टू कीप हिम एट आवर होम। You are smarter than boys of your age. So his father is very happy to hear the talk of his son, or the idea of his son, and he is very happy, and he is telling that you are very smart. You are smarter than of your age, means वो आपके एज के बॉयज से आप बहुत ज़्यादा स्मार्ट हो। हाँ, कोई कोई बच्चे बहुत स्मार्ट होते हैं ना, बिफोर देयर एज दे कुड डू मोर थिंग, है ना। वो छोटे रहते हैं लेकिन उनका दिमाग जो होता है वो क्या होता है, बहुत ज्यादा एक्टिव रहता है, isn't it? Active mind. We took its mother, and it wasn't to blame. Surely it means ungrateful to leave it to starve. Starve means bhukha, means hungry. We cannot leave that small for इन स्टार्विंग, मीन्स उनको खाना खिलाना हमारा काम है, उनको भूखा रखना नहीं है। सन, आई कांट से नो टू यू, आई नेवर थॉट आईड लिव टू सी अनदर डे। सो हिज फादर सीज दैट, मैं कभी नहीं सोचा था कि मैं वापस मेरे लाइफ को करूंगा, मीन्स आई विल बी cured. I never thought I will be cured. I would have been died if this for deer's heart and liver would have been not used to draw out the poison, then I would have been died. ये बोलता है कि मैं मर जाता, इनके लीवर एंड हार्ट को यूज नहीं करते तो मैं अभी दूसरे दिन, मतलब अनदर डे आई कांट, आई वुड हैव नॉट सीन द अनदर डे, दूसरे दिन और देखना, मतलब देखने के लिए नहीं मौका मिलता मुझे, आई कुड हैव नेवर सीन दैट नेक्स्ट डे। तो यही बोलते हैं कि बिकॉज ऑफ देम ओनली ही हैड गॉट बैक हिज लाइफ। नेक्स्ट, अभी कोई और पढ़ो बेटे। हेलो,
Can I
can you
ride
hear
back
me?
with wheel and see if I
Mill.
can find it? Tell your ma I said you can go. He sidled back to the table and sat down. His mother was pouring coffee for everyone. He said, Ma, Pa says I can go bring back the phone. She held me the coffee pot in mid-air. What phone? The phone belonging to the dog we killed. We used two dose lever to draw out the poison and save Pa. She gasped. Well, for pity's sake, Pa says it would be ungrateful to leave it to starve. Doc Wilson said, That's right, ma'am. Nothing in the world comes quite free. The boy's right and his daddy's right. Mill will see said he can ride back with me. I will help him find it. She she sat down the pot helplessly. Helplessly. Well, if you will give it your milk, we have got nothing else for to feed him. Millwheel said, Come on, boy, we have got the to get riding. Ma Baxter asked and anxiously. Anxiously. You will not be gone long, Jody said. I will be back before dinner for sure. Millville mounted his horse and pulled Jody up behind him. He said to Millville, "Do you think the fawn's still here? There. Will you help me find him?"
We will.
"We will find him if
Alive.
he is alive." "How you know it's a he?" The spots were all in a line. One of the font passes. The spots are every which way.
Okay, wait, huh? So you see here. So now they will go in search of that phone, है ना? So both of the Millville is close neighbor, or you can say uncle, है ना? So both of them, they decided when he wanted to go to in search of that little phone. Jody asked permission from his father and mother, है ना? Like you all, whenever you go somewhere, you ask permission from your parents, isn't it? है ना? Do you ask?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So this child also is very obedient to his parents. Yeah? So that is why wherever he wants to go, or whatever he wants to do, before he could do, he asked the permission from his parents. So meanwhile, when he wanted to go and bring that phone, he asked the permission from his mother and father. Now the meanwhile his uncle, like na, so neighbors you can say. And he said that let's go, it is the right thing that phone mother is killed by us, so it is our right to bring that phone to our house. हमारे घर लेके आना है, उनको देखभाल करना है, क्योंकि हम उनके मम्मी को मतलब मार डाले हैं. सो दिस इज आवर ड्यूटी, हमारे ड्यूटी है ये कि हम उनके देखभाल करेंगे, बिकॉज दैट इज वेरी वेरी स्मॉल क्रिएचर नाउ, कांट लिव विदाउट अ मदर इन द फॉरेस्ट, है ना. फॉरेस्ट में उनको कोई मतलब अटैक कर देंगे, इसीलिए वी कैन गो एंड गेट इट. सो हियर मेलविल सेज दैट यस सन, लेट्स गो. एंड दे got ready with a horse. Can you see the picture here? They are going by horse, no? And that Jody is sitting behind small fellow, isn't it? दिखाई दे रहा है बेटे? Yes. Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ.
Yes, ma'am.
So it is otherwise if they don't bring that if they don't bring that small phone, they will be very very unhappy, because they will be thinking and thinking about that phone, small creature, where it will go, where it will stay, और खाना खाएगी कि खाई है कि नहीं खाई है, कहाँ पे है, तो all this thought will come to their mind ना. So they thought that they will go and get it back to their house. It will be better for them and it will be the happiest moment for them, है ना. So they went and Millville said, come on boy, we have got to get right. हम अभी हॉर्स में राइड करके जाएंगे. And do you think that phone will be there? They are asking each other कि where you had found his mother, her mother, so that phone will be there or somewhere else. Let's go and see. We'll search, and when we will get it, we will bring and we will keep it in our house. We'll find him if he's alive. He is alive. यदि वो जिंदा है तो हमको वो जरूर मिलेगा in the forest. How you know it's he? So the Millville asked, how do you know that phone is a male? Which is that, how do you know it's he? He means male, na? So how do you know? The birds were all, it's a line. So Jodi says that in that phone, on that you could see a sports. वहाँ पे स्पोर्ट्स था उनके लाइनिंग पे. ऑन अ डो फोन। सो डो फोन में क्या होता है कि उसमें लाइनिंग होता है, स्पॉट्स होता है ना। पासेस मतलब पापा बताते हैं, इससे मतलब कैसे पहचानोगे मेल और फीमेल को। सो माय फादर सेज दैट ऑन दैट डो you will see the spots were all in a line. So you can see all spots in a line way. So you through that you could understand whether this doe is male or female. Okay, did you follow that first part?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes, only one of you are saying yes. Others, did you follow beta? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now shall we read the second part? Now Sachin
Yes.
will read. Na? Sachin, today I told you to read na, where you were. Yes, second part Sachin will read. Are you ready with it? Or shall I give someone? Okay, who wants to read? Let me ask you now.
Ma'am, me, Saloni.
Yes, read.
Jody
Jody
gave
gave
him
himself. Yes,
Jody
correct.
gave himself over to thoughts of the fawn. They passed the abandoned clearing.
Abandoned.
Abandoned clearing. He said, "Cut to the north, Millville. It was up here that Pa got bitten by the snake and killed the doe, and I saw the fawn." Suddenly, Jody was unwilling to have Millville with him. If the fawn was dead or could not be found, he could not have his disappointment seen. And if the fawn was there, the meeting would be so lovely and so secret that he could not endure to share it.
Yes, you see, Jody gave himself over to thought of a phone. मतलब क्या होता है ना, he was going on thinking about that phone only, and they were thinking that where it is, and ये कहीं मर तो नहीं गया, कोई snake तो नहीं काट दिया है ना. So all that thought was coming to Jody's head. He said, "Cut to the north, Millville. It was up here that Pa got bitten. Pa was got bitten here by snake. So maybe that doe will be here only because we had killed that the doe and I saw the fawn." जब वहां पे डो को किल कर दिया, डियर का फीमेल वाला ना, तो वो मर गया हो, मर के उनको वी यूज्ड फॉर द treatment. So that a small kid was around that. So suddenly Jody was unwilling to have Millville with him. और वो मिलविल के साथ जाने से उसको अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है जोडी को. क्यों? Because he is thinking that if phone is dead, then it will be very uh, sad, and it is very bad to go back without him. So he says that मैं उनके साथ फालतू आया है ना. If I cannot get that down, it will be shameful for me or could not be found. He could not have his disappointment seen. और वो जो चेहरे पे disappointment होता है ना, तो उसमें sad हो जाते हैं. Then your face automatically, that face tells that you are not a happy person or you are not happy, है ना. And if the phone was there, the meeting would be so lovely and so sacred that he could not endure to share it. यदि वो फोन नहीं मिलेगा उनको, तो वो किसी को शेयर नहीं कर सकता है, because he will be very very upset. And that phone is without mother, cannot leave that alone in the forest. But after searching also, if they cannot get it, then it will be very very shameless for them, है ना. So Jyoti was thinking that कि ये जो फोन उनको नहीं मिलेगा तो क्या हो जाएगा, हिरन का बच्चा नहीं मिलेगा तो उनको बिल्कुल अच्छा नहीं लगेगा, है ना. So this problem or this situation he cannot share to anyone. Next.
He said, "It's not far now, but the scrub is very thick for a horse. I can make it on foot, but I'm afraid to leave you, boy. Suppose you got lost or get bitten by the snake too. I'll take care. It might take me long time to find the fawn. If he's wandered, leave me off right here." "All right, but you take it easy now. You know, north here and east. There there and there. That tall pine makes a bearing so long. So long, me will. I am obliged." He waited for the sound,
Obliged. Obliged.
obliged. He waited for the sound of the hoofs to end, then cut to the right. The scrub was still. Only his own crackling of twigs sounded across the silence. He wondered for an instant if he had mistaken his direction.
Okay, now you see, they were searching in the forest, है ना? You take north side, you take left and right. He's telling, Jody is telling to Meanwhile, and Jody is telling that you remain here. I will go and see. So Meanwhile was afraid that boy will be lost somewhere, है ना? खो जाएगा या तो उसको snake कटेगा, काट देगा, तो he will be not able to come back to him, ना? So that is another problem here. So that is why he did not wanted to leave him alone. किसको alone नहीं छोड़ने चाह रहा था? जॉडी को, है ना? So long, Melville, I am obliged. He waited for the sound of a hoops to end the cut of the right. तो वहाँ पे बहुत झड़ी झड़ी सा था ना. So it was very difficult to find out. So cracking sound, मतलब breaking of the branches sound was coming. So they thought that this is the right place, and we have reached that place where the father had been beaten. So then they could see here, he wondered for an instant if he had mistaken his direction. So यहाँ पे बहुत सारे मतलब they could not find the way. उनके आगे उनका रास्ता दिखाई नहीं दे रहा था. That is why they thought that this is a wrong place where we have reached, and this is maybe different direction. So they are in confused now. They are not able to find out the way. Next, then
Then a buzzard rose in front of him and flapped into the air. He came into the clearing under the oaks. Buzzards sat in a circle around the carcass of the doe. They turned their heads on their long scrawny necks and hissed at him. He threw his bow at them and they flew into an adjacent tree. The scent showed large cat prints, but the big cat killed fresh and they had left the doe to the carrion birds.
okay, finish it. पढ़ो,
He
आगे पढ़ लो.
found it at the place where he had seen the fawn. It did not seem possible that it was only the yesterday. The fawn was not there. He circled the clearing. There was no sound, no sign. The buzzards clacked their wings, impatient to return to their business. He returned to the spot where the fawn had emerged and dropped on all fours, studying the sand for the small hoof print. The night's rain had washed away all traces except those of cat and buzzards.
Okay, so they were roaming in the forest. They were searching for that, and they could see that area. Only the buzzed. Buzzed means एक पक्षी होता है ना, बाज बोलते हैं ना आप लोग. Yes, देखे हो बेटे? Where the animals are dead, they go and roam about to get that flesh. देखे हो? Yes or no? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, तो सारे बच्चे अनम्यूट कर लो एक बार. बच्चे, कोई आवाज आ रही है, अनम्यूट करो. हाँ. So that they could clear the place around that area, and they could see that only birds were roaming about, and they could see the big cats. Okay, cat